as protesters reinforce a barricade in the street surrounding the Red House occupation in North Portland. On this fourth day, we're hearing from city leaders again about this occupation. The house was foreclosed on. The owners refused to leave. And since the first eviction in September, protesters have been near the Red House, their presence only growing after deputies went to serve an eviction order for a second time on Tuesday morning. Let's get right out to Fox 12's Bridget Chavez, who is live outside the blockade with the very latest tonight. I can hear the chants there near you. Bridget, what's happening?
Yeah, Pete, that chanting just started as we came on the air. Like you mentioned, we heard from city and county leaders today, all calling for an end to this. The common thread, though, shared by officials and those occupying this encampment is that they want a peaceful solution. Night 4 of the Red House occupation in North Portland, and those inside these barricades not budging. We're told the protesters want the Kinney family, who were evicted in September, to get their home back. We've spoken with the family multiple times who say they want all of this to end without violence. The Oregonian is reporting the developer who currently owns the Red House says he'd sell the home back to the Kinneys. We've reached out to the developer to verify that information, but have not heard back. Leaders across the Portland area have released statements all supporting a peaceful end to this blockade. Portland Mayor Ted Wheeler's office said in part, quote, "The mayor's office and other city bureaus are working hard to engage in diplomacy and de-escalation because they are always the right thing to do in a situation like this." Portland Police Chief Chuck Lavelle released a statement also saying, quote, "We're pursuing all available efforts to de-escalate the situation. The illegal road closure and armed occupation is a threat to the safety of everyone in the area. For the safety of our community, the street must be reopened and weapons must be put away." Multnomah County Sheriff Mike Reese also released a statement saying Portland is now facing an armed occupation in a residential neighborhood, putting a couple dozen homes and businesses in the immediate area in danger and jeopardizing everyone's safety. Sheriff Reese added he supports Mayor Wheeler and Chief Lavelle's call for a peaceful end. And the Multnomah County District Attorney Mike Schmidt also said in a statement, the heavily fortified blockades on North Mississippi must come down so those living and doing business in the Humboldt neighborhood can do so again safely. Under current conditions, that cannot occur. I remain optimistic that the ongoing negotiations will produce mutually beneficial outcomes for the family and current property owner. And up until now, things were pretty quiet out here. The group is chanting, but there's just a small group of them right now just chanting different things. And again, we did hear from a construction site security guard earlier. They were hired last night and tonight to keep an eye on things. But for now, we're going to stay on top of this story as it continues to develop. Back to you guys.